It's not something people like to talk about, but the number of STDs increased dramatically last year, both nationally and locally.
A survey earlier this year showed about 30% of students at UW-La Crosse admitted to testing positive for an STD within the last 6 months. Now, the national average on college campuses is 50%. New at 6 tonight, News 8's Kyle Dimke joins us now with a closer look at new numbers from the Centers for Disease Control.
Well, only 3 sexually transmitted diseases are nationally reported to the CDC. They are chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis. And all 3 saw an increase in the number of cases nationwide and locally. According to the CDC, in 2014, approximately 1.4 million cases of chlamydia were reported, which is the highest number of annual cases of any condition ever reported to the CDC. For University of Wisconsin-La Crosse Wellness Coordinator Kate Nelke, she isn't surprised by the increase.
Even for our students who advocate for using barrier methods when they're engaging in, intimacy with partners, they'll say things like, I always use a condom except for with this partner, or except for that one time.
Of the nearly 20 million new sexually transmitted infections each year, half are among those ages 15 to 24.
I think it's because at that age they are probably looking for partners and they are having multiple partners.
The CDC reports the number of chlamydia cases increased by nearly 3% from 2013 to 2014. Gonorrhea saw an increase of about 5%, and syphilis, which has 3 stages, increased 15.1% for its most infectious stages. La Crosse County health officials say they're seeing the same trends, especially with chlamydia. In La Crosse County, in 2013, 410 cases of the infection were reported, and in 2015, there are already about 450 cases reported.
So definitely, I could see that we're getting closer to the 500 by the end of the year.
At UWL, they've implemented walk-in STD testing at the Student Health Center. Nelke says though it might seem simple, it could have a big impact on helping prevent the spread of STDs on campus.
Especially for young males, if you have to call and say, I need a test because I had unprotected sex, you're much less likely to actually get tested. They can just go in, they have a test done, they get a call back if follow-up is needed. There's no embarrassing phone call to make. They just walk right in and it's right on campus.
La Crosse County health officials say anyone under the age of 25, especially women and those with multiple partners, should be getting tested for an STD yearly. The county says there are some STDs, that don't show symptoms, so you may not even know you have an infection unless you're tested.
Okay, thanks a lot, Kyle. The CDC says each of these infections is a potential threat to an individual's short and long-term health and well-being.
It says STDs can lead to severe reproductive health complications like infertility.